Welcome to the Schechter School of Long Island, a place where curiosity rules, where children learn to honor timeless traditions and think for themselves, where students see links between Moshe and Macbeth, between biology and Bible. Welcome to a place where children are patriotic Americans and loyal to the State of Israel. Welcome to a community where everything feels accessible, where learning has no limits and where students yearn to engage the world.
Bruchim Habaim, welcome to the annual Gala of the Schechter School of Long Island as we celebrate Purim around the world. I am Dr. Cindy Dolgan, head of school and proud parent of 2 Schechter alumni, welcoming you here this evening as we honor incredible people who make Schechter the very special place that it is.
The Long Island community, which has had a long tradition of supportive Jewish institutions, has to recognize that the Schechter School is not a school just for the Schechter's students and their parents, that it's important for the entire Jewish community.
This is a really special place. I really so strongly believe in what the mission of the school is, the whole idea that it's the best of both worlds, that the kids are really given fabulous secular education, but then they also get this Jewish education at the same time.
I love Solomon Schechter Day School of Long Island. I love what it does for my children.
This is a community resource that's going to be educating many of the leaders of our future Jewish community.
Because the faculty are so devoted into making these children incredible, terrific, civic-minded human beings that the parents feel they want to give back as well.
There's this opportunity to create this great place for our kids and for our families. And so, you have this sense of wanting to contribute and wanting to add and wanting to make things better.
A successful organization like this needs volunteers. And if we can lend our time and lend whatever expertise we might have to make it a good and better place, then we're willing to do that.
I need to thank Rob Hirsch for one of the most important things he did, which was he founded the Solomon Schechter Sluggers, and for introducing organized sports to our school, because it's made our school a better place.
Whenever there's a need, whenever there's something especially involved with technology or something that the school needs, he's there and has been there for years because it's a place that we both love.
Rob and Judy are very special parts of our community.
That is the quintessential Schechter family. Judy and Rob have instilled in their children the values of conservative Judaism, and they live it each and every day.
I think Judy Hirsch's contributions to this school are innumerable. She, of course, does serve on the board, but more importantly, she sent 4 terrific kids to our school.
It helps to have, I think, in our board deliberations, to have a psychotherapist on board. It keeps the tone in hand, or at least she can hand out pills appropriately.
When I say, "What are you doing?" and it's Schechter, it's just normal. And she loves the school, she loves what it's done for our kids, and there's nothing that she wouldn't do for our school.
I'm on the executive board with Richard, and it's interesting because originally I thought he was that Shazam guy, but he's so much more than that Shazam guy. He's by heading the real estate committee, he brings so much to the school.
He went on a mission to help us find a new location for the middle school and high school. And he would tirelessly, every night, be online, every Sunday, drive around from street to street, all over Nassau County, trying to find vacant buildings that might be available.
One of the very first people I worked with in my new role as head of school was Richard Blau, chair of the real estate committee. We had a lot of tough times to get through this summer, and boy, there were a lot of people surprised that the school was actually able to open. But not for one moment did Richard doubt that we were going to be ready to open our doors for our children on September 6th.
Once I started my first day there, everything was in place, all of the teachers' rooms were all set up, and it really started to come together and look like something. And I felt really happy when I was able to say, yeah, my dad did this. This was him.
I am extremely proud of the work he's done for our school. He's helped reduce our expenses. He's helped find a location that's more central to our constituents.
My wife Julie is an extraordinary woman. She has boundless energy. Her enthusiasm for the school and life in general is just astounding.
Julie, the work that she's done here in the elementary school with Learning to Look, the just unbelievable dedication to that program, to giving selflessly to the school.
We have a wonderful art program, fabulous art program, but it could be enriched. So that's when we brought Learning to Look, a national program, to our school. And that's one way where we said, be the change. Don't complain that they need more art appreciation. Do something about it.
And when my mom went to my cousin's school for like a program or something, she saw Learning to Look and she was fascinated by it. And she said, we need this in our school. And so being the mom that she is, instead of waiting around for somebody else to do it, she took the initiative and she said, this is so great, I'm going to do this.
Julie's work with the Chesed committee is a very important part of this school and making the school the kind of warm place it needs to be.
So that now, if there's a simcha or a sorrow, somebody on the committee is contacted, and now the school does something about it.
Chesed committee could come, make cards, help out the family who needs it, and we really help make that family feel very special.
Since our Sarah is in 5th grade, we have had the benefit of the Gruss Computer Lab as well as the Science Lab. She comes home excited about computers, and she comes home beaming about science, and I think we're very, very lucky to have them contribute to what they have to our school to help make our school a more well-rounded place.
We are so enormously appreciative and thankful of the efforts of Jason Curry and the generosity of the Gruss and Sage organizations. And these resources have just enabled us to create a school that really is on par programmatically with, the best private schools and certainly the best of the public schools here on Long Island.
It really justifies us because they're choosing us, not because their kids are here or their grandkids are here, but because they really value the mission.
We have to keep up with technology in the future, and having Jason involved in the school and Sage has been something that's been very special to us.
Jason Curry said, Jewish day schools can not only do science better, but can do science the best. And it has been his mission to increase and improve the efficacy of math, science, and technology education in Jewish day schools.
He's been helpful for us not only in terms of securing funding, but in helping us to define what our mission is and to make sure that, in fact, we stay true to that.
They just love the mission, they love Jewish education, they love what goes on, and they are lucky enough to be able to make it grow, to challenge us to do the right thing by raising money.
Matching grants are a great thing because it doesn't mean, someone is handing you money. You have to work to get that money.
People become overly reliant. If there's a large donor, they often say, well, she will take care of things. The notion of a challenge grant is really not for us to put up our money, but for us to put up our money as others put up their money.
They don't just give of their time, they give of their resources, and their generosity has really been extraordinary.
We are so blessed that Howard and Diane have thrown their support behind our wonderful Schechter School of Long Island. I don't know what we would do without them.
Giving is done, I think, for our personal enjoyment. It's something that we love to do. We get more return from seeing the payoff on philanthropy. And certainly the payoff oftentimes is simply the smiles on children's faces.
Mom and Dad, we just really want to say thank you so much for being excellent role models, and we could not have asked for better parents because you guys are just fabulous.
We're very proud of you, and we love you, and we always love to look up to you and try to do the things that you do and follow your footsteps, and we love you.
In 7th grade, my science teacher was Mrs. Seiden. Her maiden name was Hirsch. One day, when my dad drove me to school late, he went up to Mrs. Sidon and said, "Howdy, cuz." It was pretty embarrassing.
One day my dad came in and he told us all about what he did, and when he was finished, he said to everyone that he had a special treat for us. He said he had chips for all of us, and we were so excited. We thought chocolate chips, potato chips, what kind of chips could it be? And then he yelled out, "Computer chips!"
When I was in 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, pretty much up to 11th grade when I stopped taking the bus, my dad would come on the bus every morning after I got on and make sure every single person on the bus had their seatbelt on.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad.
Being chosen for honorees tonight by Schechter is a tremendous honor.
We feel very blessed to be honored today. We are very humbled by this experience.
Part of that Schechter family that I'd like to especially thank is the staff and the teachers at Schechter who have given so much and really are part of our extended family.
You guys rock.
I just want to add to that they are also like family because they love our children. It's clear. They're not just their teachers or their administrators.
And we are very, very blessed to have 6 spectacular parents, grandparents to our children who are very involved in our lives every day.
Thank everybody who've come to celebrate with us tonight and to celebrate this great school.
It's really very special, and so thank you guys all really for all the support and love that you've given us and our family over the years.
Let's have a great time tonight.